guys, Maddie here. This week's theme is cheer problems, and if you want to hear all about my stunting problems, problems with my jumps, mental blocks, anything cheer related and I've had problems with, you'll hear about it, so keep on watching. So first off, I'm going to be talking about my tumbling problems. So I started cheer, I believe, back in 2003, maybe? And ever since the beginning, I've had little frog back handsprings where you bend your arms and your legs go apart and they look like this. And ever since I've been little, I've always had that problems with having my legs apart and my back handsprings, and honestly, whatever I do, I cannot fix them. It's so frustrating. And throughout all of my years of cheer, I've always had problems with my back handsprings and trying to keep my legs together. So if you know the secret to it, make sure you comment down below. I have been working on my tumbling ever since I was little, and right before I quit cheer, I just got my round out back handspring tuck, and that was my best pass. I believe that I was around 8, and so right after I got that, I did half of a season and I quit at the end of the summer. I felt that I was tired of cheer and I just wanted to take a break. So after I quit, I did acting and I also did soccer, and honestly I wish that I never quit, so if you're thinking about quitting, don't do it because you'll regret it in the future. And then I ended up coming back to cheer, but I went to a different gym, and then I lost all of my tumbling except for back handspring. So I was on a level 3 team, and I always had problems with my back handspring still, and I could never seem to fix them. After a season and a half at that gym, I quit again and did acting again. Fast forward a couple of years, and then I find myself an hour away from my old house in my old town and at the California All-Stars. And honestly, it was the best decision I've ever made, and I was so sad to leave all my friends back in my old town, but I absolutely love it where I am now, and I guess everything happens for a reason. So I'm at the California All-Stars, and this is my 3rd season here, and I absolutely love it. I've had absolutely no problems here. I love it. I would never think about quitting. And I still have problems with my back handsprings. So if you know that secret, please tell me. Next, I will be talking about stunting problems. So I have not had many problems with stunting, but I have had a few. So first, I was a flyer for about 8 years, and this is only my 2nd year of basing. But I do love basing because it's something new for me, and you also get to have a lot of control over the stunt. And if it falls, then it's all on you, although you can save it. So one problem that I've had with basing is being a secondary base. Honestly, I hate secondary basing. Even though it's called a secondary base and there is a main base, I feel like the secondary base does a lot of the work because you're right in the middle of the stunt and you're holding it underneath, and it hurts. You have to have a lot of muscle to be a secondary base, so shout out to all of you who are a secondary base. Now I am a main base, and I like it so much better than secondary basing, so sometimes if you have a problem with basing, then you just have to try something new. Maybe something else will click if you just try a different position, maybe back spotting, or maybe even flying. Maybe you're not meant to be a base. Another problem with stunting is being in a group that you are not used to. Unfortunately, I learned this the hard way, and while at practice one day, my stunt group and I were stunting, and our whole team was supporting us and cheering us on, and I don't remember anything, but somehow my flyer landed on my neck during a teardrop, and I got a concussion, and I fell to the ground, and it was not fun at all. Ever since then, I've been dizzy, had headaches, and all of this, so make sure you stunt carefully. If you do not feel safe in a stunt, make sure you talk to your coach always. The next problem I have is jumps. I do not have my middle splits at all whatsoever. I am horrible with the middle splits, so I can never seem to get my jumps hyperextended. I do continue to work on them, however, and I do a lot of leg lifts, and those seem to work. 2 seasons ago when I got back into cheer, I had star jumps, and now they're about level, and I am pretty proud of myself for coming this far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you want more videos from the cheer community, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and make sure you give this a big thumbs up. If you want to see a special theme for a video, make sure you comment them down below. See you guys next Sunday. Love you.